We had the opportunity to work with Neal's on 2 remodeling projects in our home. The first project was our master bathroom and bedroom and our guest bathroom. And we chose to work with Neal's with this first project just to see how the process worked. And it worked out really, really well. So just a few years later, we got Neal's to do our remodeling project for our entire first floor. Our beautiful kitchen now, our family room, bathroom, living room, the whole first floor was done, and we've had great experiences with both projects. I was familiar with Neal's from the different projects that I saw around our neighborhood and friends. And what finally convinced us to work with Neal's was truly, when I think back about it, the people that were assigned to my team. The people that were assigned to my team were incredibly knowledgeable. They cared about what we wanted in our project, and they were extremely, extremely meticulous and exceptional at what they did. So that would be the one thing that stands out for me, is the team of people. Of every step of the project, I think that the design phase is the most intimidating. Where to start, where to get inspiration. And the 2 designers that I worked with for Neal's were Cindy and Alicia. And both of them really knew how nervous I was about the whole process to design. And they made it so much easier for me. What they did, they basically asked me to post as many pictures from Pinterest to start to get a feel for what I liked. They recommended that I write down and jot things down from my travels, anything that inspired me. And then we sat down and looked at it. And from that, figured out the styles that I really liked. And that caring, that listening really meant a lot, because when they finally produced the 3 options for my husband and I to take a look at, all of the options really reflected something about us, and we could see ourselves in those designs. And when you look in our kitchen, the signature piece of this design is the big window that we put in. It makes all the difference. The sun rises every morning in this kitchen, and it is the most spectacular thing. The other element, the island, is something else that we spent a lot of time figuring out. I really have to credit Cindy and Alicia for helping guide me through the process and really listening to the things that made me happy. Our first floor remodel started February 2020, 1 month before the COVID shutdown. And if there ever is a silver lining about COVID and remodeling during that, it was the opportunity to actually be here working from home with Rod and all of the team that came to do the remodel. And it was special for me because I was able to actually meet and spend time with the folks that were transforming our house. Rod is extremely caring. He's meticulous. I would text him multiple times a day, and he was always so responsive. And that carried through to everyone that he brought in to work on the home. So I felt like they became an extended part of our family, and they sure made COVID much more bearable working at our house. I would be remiss if I did not do a shout out for Frank Holmeyer. I think Frank has an incredible talent for listening to a potential client, and when we walk through and I tell him the things that I want to achieve, he's immediately asking me questions to really help me hone in on the scope of the project, and provides a lot of suggestions. Even in that very first meeting, I felt like he was already helping define what this project could be. So Frank, I thank you for everything that you've done for us. So if I had to tell someone one thing that really distinguishes Neal's and why I've hired them for 2 of our projects, it would be because I trust Neal's and the people that are going to execute the project, soup to nuts. And that's probably one of the most daunting things that I think homeowners are concerned about when they have someone come in and do the remodel. Who are all the people that are going to be here? Will they take care of the project? And will they listen? Will they be responsive? And if I had to really distill it down, trust is a very important thing for me, and that's what Neal's delivers.